Welcome to Guide to Survive. The world is a big, beautiful place, full of incredible and breathtaking sights and experiences. It's also doing everything it can to kill you, and so that's where this program fits in. Before you venture into the great outdoors, you need to learn about all of the terrifying and mystical creatures that lurk in the woods, knock on your window, and hide in your toilet. With this guide, you'll learn how to identify a would-be assailant, analyze its strengths and weaknesses, and deal with it effectively. By the end of your training, you'll be ready to take on any creep or cryptid that crosses your path. So here's to you, and the great adventure that lies ahead. Let's begin. Target Analysis. Name: Indrid Cold, the Smiling Man. Class: Alien. Habitat: planets Lanalos and Earth. Lifespan: unknown. Strengths: shapeshifting, telepathy, possible telekinesis, advanced technology, and excellent cardio. Weaknesses: obvious unnatural smile and super creepy. Overall threat level: 5. Behavior. Indrid Cold, better known as the Smiling Man, is a curious character to say the least. His first reported appearance was made by 2 young boys in 1966. This sighting detailed a very tall yet unusual looking man who had a large grin but lacked ears and a nose. The boys, one Martin Munov and one James Yanchiti, attempted to evade the man. However, he gave chase until they were able to lose him. The second sighting occurred less than a month later. Woodrow Derenberger, a salesman, was driving one night when he was cut off by a strange-looking vehicle. A man with a large continuous grin exited the strange vehicle and telepathically introduced himself as Cold, before clarifying that he wasn't hostile but simply wished to better understand human beings. Cold hinted that he wasn't from Earth. Without going into too much detail about his species or home, he did note some of their similarities and differences with humanity, such as biology and culture. The final significant sighting was around the same time. However, in this instance, the witness was a young girl, one Linda Lilly. Their family had been reporting supernatural happenings around their home. One night, as Lily was trying to sleep, she awoke to see a man standing in the darkness of her room, a large smile stretched across his face. Lily hid from the man under her blanket, and in moments he was gone. Lily was thankfully unharmed. Overall, what we can ascertain from the smiling man's behavior is that of a passive nature. Really creepy, but passive. His interest in humanity goes further than mere observations, adopting a common human form, language, and behavior, even going so far as to be, at least from what we can tell, honest about his homeworld and study of human beings. Although it could be speculated that the Smiling Man may have accounted for the possibility that no one would really take such testimonies seriously if ever revealed to the public. Furthermore, as well as being able to change his appearance, he was seemingly able to enter the home of a family already precautious thanks to strange activity within the household. This activity may even be a result of Indrid Cold, but this has yet to be clarified. Lastly, it is important to note that Indrid Cold, during his conversation with Derenberger, states "we" several times, suggesting he is not the only one of his species on Earth. In fact, over the years, multiple individuals with similar attributes to Indrid Cold have been reported. But given their ability to alter their form, tracking them is a difficult task. Be watchful for people who seem unusually and unreservedly happy, just like that nun I always see feeding those ducks. "I'm on to you, Sister Margaret." Stratagem. So, here's the scenario. You're enjoying a leisurely stroll when you see someone start to approach you. As the person gets closer, you realize that it's Indrid Cold, the Smiling Man. Your plan of attack. Firstly, keep walking. As the smiling man approaches you, just keep walking and hope that he continues his passage without interacting with you. Secondly, eyes and ears. Listen closely and use your peripheral vision to keep an eye on the smiling man as you walk away. Thirdly, run away. He's definitely after you, which means it's time to run. If you're unable to escape on foot, however, don't panic. Rather, prepare for step 4. Fourthly, turtle mode. Just as he is getting close, drop down to the floor and tuck in tight. Wait for him to trip, fly through the air, and land right on his big, stupid face. Fifthly, hilarious work. Now run away, and don't forget to shout something clever as you do so, such as... Now that's a smile that only a sidewalk could love. That smile's looking a little cold now, Indrid. And, way to fall on your face, idiot. Pop quiz. Question number 1. Has Indrid Cold ever attacked anyone? Question number 2. Has the smiling man's appearance changed over time? Question number 3. Is it true that Indrid Cold is the only one of his species? Question number 4. Is the smiling man a native cryptid to the United States? Question number 5. Is it true that Indrid Cold is still allegedly spotted to this day? Answers. Question number 1. Has Indrid Cold ever attacked anyone? Answer, no. Despite chasing and generally making others uncomfortable, Indrid Cold has never physically harmed anyone. Question number 2. Has the smiling man's appearance changed over time? Answer, yes. However, as opposed to growing older, the smiling man instead has grown to appear more human. Question number 3. Is it true that Indrid Cold is the only one of his species? Answer, no. There have been reports of others similar to Indrid Cold over the years. Question number 4. Is the smiling man a native cryptid to the United States? Answer, no. Supposedly, the smiling man is an alien from the planet Lanalos. Question number 5. Is it true that Indrid Cold is still allegedly spotted to this day? Answer, yes. To this day, there are still reports of encounters with Indrid Cold, the smiling man. If you scored 0 to 1, then you now have a permanent sour face. If you scored 2 to 3, then you might be alive, but you're very critical of other people's faces now. And if you scored 4 to 5, fantastic work. Go ahead and give us a smile. Go on, I won't judge you. Oh, no. Please stop. Never again. Conclusion. Excellent work. I'd say you're ready to get out there and face whatever challenges plot against you. And if you're not, then don't worry. You can rewatch these survival guides as much as you like. And they're non-refundable. I'm very proud of the progress you've made, and I know you're going to take the future in your stride. I've got a good feeling about you, Conrad Veidt. Good luck, and don't die!